and she's, I don't know,
You could argue treason.
Yeah, you could argue treason, funding, assisting.
Funding, I don't know about. I mean,
maybe I don't know.
It depends how they.
But I'm saying I don't think you can really prove the fact that she's actually engaged in.
Okay, so my definitive answer on this question then, should she be allowed back in the UK? My answer is the punishment should fit the crime, and unfortunately, bringing her back, the punishment would not fit the crime. So I support not bringing her back.
Well, hold on. Okay, the punishment should fit the crime, but are you saying Are you trying to say the British government doesn't have a punishment worthy enough for this crime?
And for that reason, I think making her stateless was a good punishment, because they don't have anything enough to punish her with by bringing her back and sentencing her. They don't have enough punishment for her. Whereas making her stateless is probably the best they could do in terms of punishing her.
Okay, can I ask you? Yeah. So if I were to support an organization, let's say like Hezbollah, and I don't know if Hezbollah is still on the terrorist watch list, but let's just say.
No, they're a prescribed terrorist.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, I think they're still on that. So if I were to support something like Hezbollah, and if I said, okay, I support Hezbollah. Wait, let me finish. I support Hezbollah, and I'm going to go abroad, and support them. I go to Lebanon, No one knows what the hell I'm doing. I'm going there on holiday as far as I'm concerned, and I come back. I'm trying to come back. The British government came in and say, look, no, you're now considered stateless, and they're going to strip me of my British citizenship. That's exactly the same.
But you got caught in the...
No, it's not.
In the act.
That's exactly the same.
I should clarify something, sorry. The military wing of Hezbollah is a prescribed organisation in this country. The political wing is not.
Okay. Let's say I'm supporting the military wing. Yeah. Now, can the British government, if they put me on trial, even if they don't put me on trial, can they strip me of my British citizenship? Do you think that's fair?
Well, they can now.
Do you think that's fair?
Have you committed an act of crime yet?
Yeah, I have. I openly support the military wing of the Hezbollah.
And did you go there?
I went to Lebanon.
And what did you do there when you were in Lebanon?
Well, no one knows. Same like Shamima Begum.
Then you shouldn't be stripped of your citizenship.
Why? What's the difference between what's the difference between me and Shamima Begum?
Yeah, she was caught.
Doing what?
She was caught in the land.
In the camps with all the fucking grenades and the bombs and everything else around.
No, she was caught in the land. They didn't know where she was until this British journalist found her in this
She was the bride of an ISIS fighter. Harboring,
yes, that's fine.
What's the other word? When you know what's going on, but you're an accomplice.
Right. Now, okay.
If they found grenades under her bed, hypothetically, if they found fucking AK-47s under her bed, is she not part of it?
But did they though? You can say hypothetically, did they do that?
Listen.
If you're married to a woman who turns out to be a terrorist,
at this point, I'm assuming she got caught in the act of terrorism.
She did not. She was caught in the land.
Oh, so you guys got proof that she wasn't part of ISIS?
There's nothing proved. Nothing's been proved.
She travelled to Syria.
So she's not an ISIS bride then? So are you saying she wasn't an ISIS bride?
I didn't say that.
No, she is.
I said that we know she travelled to Syria.
But what difference does that make? I could be best friends with someone from Hezbollah right now, military wing of the Hezbollah. Yeah. So now, the question is back to you, Bumla. What's the difference between me being best friends with someone in the military wing of Hezbollah, and going there and supporting them, and what she's done? Why am I not stripped myself?
No, it's the same thing then.
Yeah, so I should be stripped myself.
Yeah, then you should be. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So if that's the case, then anything that is in the terrorist organization, basically anytime you support I would support any member of a terrorist organization, you should be stripped, right? So if Shamima Begum didn't go to Islamic State and only supported it from here, should she be stripped of her British citizenship?
No, but it depends if the state that you're in currently, wherever you are. So if you're in Lebanon, and if the Lebanese government class them as a terrorist organization, then you should be stripped.
No, because the British government says you're not allowed to do it.
This is the point I'm trying to make. So if you're in Spain, and there's a terrorist organization that Britain classes as a terrorist, but Spain doesn't consider them a terrorist, and you're in Spain and you're mingling with them, technically you're not mingling with a terrorist.
No, then you committed a crime under British law. Because you have gone and joined or supported a group that's prescribed by the British government. So it's very rare for a
Because put it this way, to get prescribed as a terrorist, right? Sometimes there are circumstances where countries of enough power, take USA, they would say you're a terrorist for their own interests.
yes.
Yeah. But you might not agree with America's thoughts that okay, these guys aren't actually terrorists.
So can I ask you why is Shamima Begum? Why do you want Shamima Begum particularly stripped of her citizenship? Can I ask why exactly you want her stripped?
I don't think she should be allowed back.
Yeah, why?
Why exactly?
Because she made the choice when she left
To do what?
to go and live a life of terrorism and live in that life. She left this civilization for that one. She left this society for that one.
If somebody went over to
Spain.
No, let's not say Spain. If somebody went over to, let's say, southern Turkey or northern Iraq and joined the Peshmerga, the Kurdish militias, a British citizen, and fought for them, should they be stripped of their citizenship?
But are the Kurds a terrorist organization by the country that they're in, they're operating in?
In Turkey, yes. Not the Kurds specifically. The PKK are, yes.
Okay, so what was the question again?
If somebody, a British citizen, went to Turkey and joined the PKK, who have absolutely no quarrel with Britain at all, okay, not very much anyway, should they be allowed back into the UK?
That's up to the UK if they want them to.
What do you think?
No, I think that you should get the result of whatever the punishment for law is in the country that you're in. So if you're in Turkey and you're chilling with the PKR and Turkey decide to fucking arrest you, then you should get bombed in the fucking jail if you have to.
PKR.
Okay, but what? Right,
but if you coming back to the UK, that's up to the Home Secretary to decide because.
I'm asking you because I mean you said you don't think Shamima Begum should be allowed back. Is it purely because they've said that she's not allowed back?
No, I would have supported it.
So
I would have said, okay, she's not allowed back.
Margaret Thatcher made a point to say that Nelson Mandela is a terrorist. Yeah. Now, if let's say during that time, let's say Mandela was on the terrorist watch list, and he's what the ANC is at the time.
Yes.
So if that was the case, if someone were to support anti-apartheid laws in South Africa and the ANC and what they were doing, and Nelson Mandela for that matter, does that mean, and they went to South Africa to, let's say, assist?
But did South Africa's government consider him to be a terrorist?
Yes.
Yeah, at the time, yes. During apartheid, the worst terrorist.
If that was the case, then the British government have the right then to strip this person who supported anti-apartheid laws in South Africa.
But there is a difference between supporting and actually being involved with, isn't there?
Well,
okay, involved.
Well, okay.
Let's say he went there and he helped them in South Africa. That's what I just said. Does that mean that this person now should be stripped of the British citizenship because they've supported terrorist organizations?
Was he a British citizen in the first place?
Yes. Wait, let's say he went there and married.
Wait. He's British citizenship.
Okay, he's got British citizenship, yeah? And he went to South Africa.
Yeah.
And
helped Nelson Mandela.
And he helped Nelson Mandela. Yeah. Who at the time
not directly, but he supported them. He let's say this person married the cousin of one of Nelson Mandela's people who were also trying to help his activism in South Africa.
But was he a civilian or was he helping in the activism himself?
He was a civilian. But he was just married to one of the people that was involved in activism.
But was he actually helping while he's there?
Well, he's looking after this girl who's raped to Nelson Mandela.
And helping hide grenades and bombs.
Hold on. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to pick you up on this. You keep asking, is this person helping? What was Shamima Begum? And so far we've established, as Preachers just said, this guy was living with them, married to them. You're asking, was he assisting them?
Yeah, but
what was Shamima Begum doing?
Because what you guys are getting at is, hold on, what you guys are getting at is, okay, so if I commit a crime, should my dad and my brother and my mum and my sister and everyone else get?
I'm not getting anywhere near that. No, I'm
trying to find out. I'm trying to find out.
Well, I'm saying
wait. I'm trying to find this. And you still
you can fall in love with someone. Yeah,
you haven't answered the question.
But he's helping that terrorist.
You haven't answered the question. Yeah, you haven't answered the question. What is the difference? Would you then say this person needs to get stripped of his British citizenship? Yes or no?
Are they just in love with them, or are they actually helping them?
They've gone there for the specific reason because they want to help out with anti-apartheid laws in South Africa.
Okay.
In the process,
Yeah.
they've married someone who just happens to be involved in activism.
But they are helping with the anti-apartheid process, yeah?
They're helping to the extent that they're married to someone who is actively against anti-apartheid.
I know, but what kind of criminal acts are they still doing within that
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. She hasn't been tried. She hasn't been allowed to come back here and stand trial.
This person hasn't been tried.
Okay, but why has she been convicted of doing that over there?
It's a he, right? But
No, her.
this person has not been convicted at all. This person in South Africa has not been convicted. No one knows.
So in South Africa, they're saying that this person has committed no crime.
No one knows. We do not prove for anything. Apart from the fact that
not been convicted.
apart from the fact that this person is married to someone that is proactively against.
Yeah, but that's like saying, okay, so I'm a smuggler, a heroin smuggler. My wife married me while I was doing that job.
Yep.
So now she's part of that same game.
So what's Shamima Begum done then?
What's she done? She's been
Because as far as I know, which you guys have not confirmed to me, as far as I know, is she was as part of the activities of ISIS. Which is not just marrying the man, but maybe helping him hide his grenades.
We don't know that.
We don't know
passing
this.
on
We
messages
don't know
to
any of
No one knows.
Yeah. You guys don't know that.
Well, I'm not exactly.
No,
Yeah,
no.
so
hold on. So we don't know, but therefore we're going to assume and strip her of her citizenship. Is that the way we do things?
Yeah, but we're not assuming here. As far as we know in the news of what we've read, is she was an ISIS bride and she was in those activities.
What does an ISIS bride mean?
No, don't dissect that on me because I'm actually saying to you guys, what we've read is she was part of those activities. Yeah, she was involved with the ISIS game, not that she just married into it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If they say she married into it, that's one thing. If we're saying that she's part of it, she was helping with the activities, that is a different thing. Where I'm coming from is that I believe, from what I've read, is she was involved with ISIS activities, not that she just fell in love with the ISIS man. I believe, from what I've read, and I don't know what you guys have read, because you guys think that she was just an innocent girl.
We never said that.
I've never said that.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're insinuating or implying.
No, I'll tell you. Let me
what
clarify.
I'm saying is, I believe
Okay.
that she was involved with ISIS activities.
What makes you believe that, by the way?
From what we've
he's
read, the same reason.
What have you read?
The same.
Wait, I want to clarify.
The reason
my
why I
position.
believe it.
What have you read?
The same shit you guys have probably
What have
read.
you
It's
read?
just how I've interpreted it to how you guys.
No,
have
what have you read?
interpreted it.
I'm asking what you read.
Newspapers.
No, what they say? Explain to me.
I can't remember the headlines from 2 years ago.
What did they say? They say she beheaded
No,
someone.
okay, but in terms of
What did she do?
where have I got my sources
I'm not asking.
from?
I'm asking a
I
simple
read
question.
Al Jazeera,
You're not asking.
BBC,
You're not answering the
Sky,
You're not
RT.
answering the question.
I try and get my sources from countries.
I'm not asking where you got this from.
Okay, fine.
Even Daily Mail. I'm
Alright,
asking, what have you read?
I've read that she was involved with ISIS.
Yeah, what does that mean?
She was involved with ISIS. Yes.
Yeah. What that means is she was helping them rather than just falling
Okay,
in
explain
love
to
with
what
ISIS
she did.
man.
What did she do? You haven't
Or
answered the
going
question.
to get, shall I assume and guess? Just
Wait,
like,
what? You told me you have got any facts?
have you guys got facts?
No. That's
Oh.
what
Can I clarify what
That's
I
our
know?
point.
Can I clarify my facts?
Okay.
My facts is, she along with two other girls
Yeah.
went to Syria.
Yeah.
Okay, traveled to Syria.
Okay.
Two of those girls confirmed to have died.
Yeah.
Now, between the point of her reaching Syria, a bit beyond that, but not very much beyond that, and her being found in the camp by a British reporter after ISIS had lost the last of their territory, that's the next thing we heard. That's the next thing we heard.
The only facts we know is that she married a Dutch man. She had 3 kids, as far as I know. Yeah, and because she's a bride to this ISIS fighter, she supports him in the act of a bride, how a normal wife would. Yeah, there's no evidence to say she's killed anyone. There's no evidence to say she's hit any bombs or detonated any bombs or anything like that. That's why she has not been trialed yet. So back to my original question about the South African guy. The guy goes to South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Should he be stripped of his British citizenship automatically? Yes or no?
Okay, I don't know the full apartheid story. Okay?
No, I'm just telling you.
From an
You don't need
innocent,
to know.
so from an innocent
You
point
don't
of
need to
view,
know.
yeah, exactly. So from an innocent point of view, is Nelson Mandela a terrorist in South Africa?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm asking
He
a question.
is.
Is he a terrorist in South Africa?
Yes, he is.
And the British government also consider him a terrorist. Okay.
Yes.
British government can decide if they want to revoke this man's citizenship or not.
Okay, at least it's consistent.
So you're basically
I'm always consistent.
So all you're really saying is they have the right to revoke someone's citizenship.
No.
But they
Is
shouldn't.
that a right? No. Is that a right decision now in 2021, or is that a right decision back then of whatever year that happened? The only way I can answer that is there's jokes that we used to enjoy in the 90s on TV that if the same jokes came on now, we'd be saying they're racist, they're homophobic, they're this, they're that. So, for whatever the situation was back then, if South Africa considered this man a terrorist and UK considered this man a terrorist and they wanted to revoke that person's citizenship, fine.
Okay, so what you want, they already have. The British government does have the right to revoke someone's citizenship.
Yeah, I think they've done a good job. I think they're fine.
Right, but the thing is, here's the thing. There is a qualification to that. You are not allowed to let someone be stateless. So are you saying it's okay? So are you saying it's okay for the British government to just completely ignore?
Yeah, but why should they care?
Because they've signed up to international agreements.
So you're happy for them to break international law?
And how many times other than this have they not?
Sorry?
How many times other than this have they not broken international law?
Look,
We don't know, but
that's a whole can
from
of
where I'm
worms.
coming from, if it's morally correct, let them do it.
Well, there's no point
Okay.
to having any laws, is there?
So basically the point. Okay, so I think I understand where you're coming from here. You're basically saying that whatever so you believe in a sense of dictatorship, in the sense that the British government have any right to revoke anyone basically without trial.
No, I think he believes in political realism. I believe in political realism. I don't think that things at the UN work particularly well all the time. Sometimes they work great. I don't think that international treaties or international agreements necessarily work because when push comes to shove, people will do the best thing for their own country.